Yeah, so well, this is the introduction, and we're walking down by the loch. It's really beautiful. We're just by some rocks just now, and the walk on the way here is filmed, as is a really strange building with this really strange like barricade on the top floor. So yeah, I forgot to say though, in the story I shared about saving the drowning pigeon, just as we walked down here earlier, afterwards I sat on the side to keep an eye on it to make sure that it was okay, which is why I think it's been there a long time, because it didn't fly off, it didn't even flap its wings, didn't do anything actually, just sat there. And so we were there for ages. Anyway, the long and short of it is, when we were sat by the water's edge, there was 3 blue dragonflies flying around me and 2 a dark blue butterflies flying around me. It was just amazing. And then a duck came over, swam over, and it was like as though this duck, it was like as though they were all thanking me. It was just so amazingly sweet. It was lovely. Anyway, I'm waiting here because we've got boats about to come through the canal. And so I thought I'd wait here rather than film it from every little bit of the locks, although I might. I haven't decided yet. So if I do, I'll probably tag it onto this as well. Although, whether or not that happens, I'm not quite sure. People are all looking, so they can probably hear it coming through now. So I might go up and film, we'll see. But either way, little chap's being awesome. And yeah, it's good to be here. See you later. Oh, just a moment. Somebody's got some back scratching to do. It's a very important matter, far more important than what I was going to show you, which I thought was actually an important matter, but Ben's taken over to show us what really is important. And he's back in for a triple roll. Is that it? Is that a victory roll? Right then, on with what I was about to film. So I'm walking along the canal between Shipley and between Bingley and Saltaire, sorry. And I see this, and it looks like from a glance, because the canal's along that side, you see. Oh, there's a pigeon sat on top. That's got meaning, you'll understand after this. Anyway, the point is that I'm thinking, why would anyone have that built on the side of a house? It's like a dungeon. It's to keep people out, isn't it? It's not there for any kind of other reasonable reason. Come on, little legs. It's very beautiful here. Good boy. You see, it's all the way around the side. And these are clearly all made into what they look like flats, and there's cars at the back, which I don't need to film. But there is 4 cars at the back. So, it's steel. That's why it caught my attention. I thought it was... Go on, Ben. Look. The offices are the people's homes. Hello. Oh, I'm really not juvenile at all, honestly. So now I've got to get back to the blooming... I've got to get back to... That is a weird detail. Somebody's got a horse here, but it looks like they come this way with the horse. But how could they? Unless there's a field which... Looks like they ride the horse down this way. This is a field which is down there, and we didn't notice, but I didn't think it was fenced round with a hedge. But I'll show you. There's all these modern houses down here. There's someone's white cat going across there. Is Ben going to notice? I hope not. Good boy. The cat noticed there. The cat knew right away. Tomcat, isn't it? It's a clever cat. Good boy, come on. So here we have the field, which must have a horse in. You would think a reasonable head size, seeing as it's got this huge fly net face thing here, which is definitely, well, there's various different sizes. We've got a horse one, got a pony, and we've got a little tiny one by the look of things. But I wonder where this leads in from. I got in this way, but I'm going to hedge a bet that if we carry on walking this way, we should be able to get out and back to the canal. So that's what we're hoping for. At least we know we're not on a through road, so the chances of traffic coming are very slight, although not invisible, of course. So by the canal, the reason why that pigeon had any significance at all is because I was walking along the canal and they came a different way. We set off to go towards the church and the graveyard like normal, or to the park. I was going to the park originally, then I changed to the canal and the graveyard. I thought I could do that because I wanted to be near water, you see. Anyway, for Ben, so he can drink, but I've actually got water on me as well, just in case. Long and short being, I'm about to walk under this bridge, and I hope it's still filming. Do this on selfie mode actually, and put it in all in one video. Man, come on, you little rascal. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, so just as I was about to press film, a bit of hair landed on me. Anyways, I'm right. We're almost out of here, and they're all new houses. So the pigeon. I was coming under this massive long bridge. Bear in mind I'm going towards Saltaire. I'm not going the way we'd never ever go ever normally. Oh, look at this purple and white. That's to redecorate. So for some reason this story doesn't want to get out. So, well, it was not a story, it was a happening, but that's by the by. There was a pigeon in the water in the bridge, but from like first glance. Hang on, let's get on to, come on then. Oh, it smells good here. Oh, we can go this way. And look at all these geese. They'll go for him. A family of geese. I hope they're picking up. Here they are. Vicious. I don't ever trust geese to not go for you. Look at the little babies learning the craft, so the parents will be extra protective. And I've definitely not got any food. It's Ben the hissing at, the dog. Hiss at the dog. Look at the babies like practicing. Come on Ben, come on Ben. Ben's like, come off. I don't need to hang around here any longer. That's so sweet. Anyway, back to the pigeons. Oh, here comes Papa Goose. I was out fishing and I heard a rumour that my kids were being terrorised by a dog. I'll get you. I'll get you. Look, it's coming on for an extra swim to come and get Ben. We have not hurt your children. We have not hurt your children. Ah, I'm on the wrong side of the fence here. Oh, it's coming after me, look. What it was doing. It was coming after me, but I don't know if I caught it on film. Stop now. That's funny as. I should have carried on walking and filmed it something behind me, but I didn't think to. Back to the pigeon. I can see what looks like a bird, because bear in mind it's a really long bridge, at least 20 metres wide. And I'm not even quite sure which bridge it is. Oh, it's where the bypass and everything is. There's a barge coming down, or a narrowboat. So we'll film that. But Ben, come on. Come on. Just coming up to here. I hope you can see it. Hi. Oh, it's hot to be running, isn't it? Well, this pigeon was not a bird bathing like it looked like from the start of the bridge. It was a bird drowning. Well, I prayed, like in the last couple of strides I was prayed. I didn't realise until I was quite close to it because I couldn't really see. And then I was thinking that was like something drowning, not something swimming. But you just don't see non-swimming birds in the water, do you? Well, I don't normally. Look how close it is to me. already. So we might film that. I might film that coming through here. But it was amazing. I got it out and I put it in a bit of shade and sun so it could dry its wings off. But I think it had been there a long while, and I think that's the whole reason why I felt the need to turn right and not to go left like normal. So I think that's really cool, because I don't think I'm going to stay here. It's a bit cheesy, like filming people going through on the boat. Good boy, Ben. Rather than filming myself. Anyway, I'm not quite sure. Oh, Dowley Gap Locks is where we are. Should have got the name tag in, shouldn't I? For lock enthusiasts, but I didn't really want to make a thing about locks. Ah! Well, this can be, yeah, what happened to the pigeon? I've run out of them anymore, I'm not quite sure, but we'll see. We're in a very beautiful location. I'm so glad that we decided to come this way and not to go the usual way. I mean, it's just stunning. I just want to get the name tag in before I switch off. And I might stay here and film them. It's just a bit warm to stay here. There's not really much shade. Well, there isn't to that tree though. There it is, Dowley Gap Locks. Yay! And it's the 7th of July, 2018. Thank you for watching, and if there's more to come, then it shall come. Cheerio! Oh no, I didn't want to film this way around. I thought I was going to... Oh, I didn't want to film this way around. All I was going to say was that we ended up choosing to come this way by the river instead of along the canal. And it's really, really, really lovely and peaceful. But I want to spend the other way to show you. I didn't expect my face to come peeping up. I thought I'd pressed the right button first. Look, I've got the lens cut off and everything. So I'm going to do that, filmed from the right camera, because I can't do it. I can't justify like how gorgeous it is here. And what a relief it is after the heat of the canal that was bearing on us both. I covered him in water, I gave him some water. So he's not, you know, he's alright. But the point is that it's so lovely here, it's so peaceful. Look at the size of this tree. And I'm filming this on the bad camera for you. So, try and get some decent from the other way. Thanks for listening and watching. Well, here we are, just literally a moment on from where I switched off. And we've got a tree here that's been felled or has felled itself. Not quite sure which of the two, because there's quite a few trees here which don't necessarily look in best repair, but yet they're still there, like this stump just by us, and the one behind us doesn't look too great, although it's faring better than this one did. Hi. Hi. Well, the phone just rang, but I stopped walking because I saw this wonderful tree trunk. Well, the tree's trunk opposite. But the reflection's not picking up really that well, I don't think. But there's loads of great reflections down there. Look at that. Then we've got a gorgeous, beautiful. Just beautiful. Oh, look at that. Stuff everywhere. Come on, little legs, on we go. There's quite a lot of these split trees here, isn't there? Those two are close together, but look, it's like symbology within. Symbols within symbols. Look how many there is there, and how they match in opposite ways. Good up, Ben. Hey. Hey. Good lad. I always point the camera away, unless it's quite rare that I film people. I do sometimes. Not perfect, but I do normally ask permission. Like when I film people come through the canals, they don't necessarily have a choice. Should we branch off here and see where it leads? Or should I stay on the beaten track? Oh, let's have a little nosy. You never know, there could be some little oasis up here. Don't think there is this way though, but there's a little lake which Ben can drink from easily. So it's not all bad. That's just perfect for him. He's been so sweet since he got to me. Because you see, you've got to bear in mind, he wasn't at home whilst we were in Spain, at my uncle's. And so, for him, we just got Mum back, and then suddenly he's been dumped on, not literally dumped, I don't really mean in a bad way at all, but I'm talking about from his perspective. He's been taken out of his normal routine yet again and brought to me. But because it's me, he's alright, he's happy. But if it was anybody else, he wouldn't be very happy, would you, Ben? It'd be too soon after Spain. He was so sweet when they came to pick him up, because even though he really loves the people that took him, and they have a horse that the stables too, so, you know, he'll be happy. He's happy with them. He's like pretty much in his normal routine, except for the mornings a little bit earlier than his usual morning start. Because he does like a lion as his dog. He really does. Anyways, so we had a wonderful time, but it was awful for him because I just got to Mum's, and then a couple of hours, and he was so happy. He's always so happy. Whenever me and Mum are together, he like is just the happiest dog in the world. Like when I stay the night there, he tends to sleep between both our bedrooms to protect us both from any intruders. He's awesome. He's the best. He really is. He's acting like he doesn't know I'm talking about him, but I totally am, and he knows it. So he's all right. He's happy to be here with me, but he has a good life when he's not with me too. Having the time with me is a bit like having a holiday for him because of the love that we share. But he also has an intense love for my mum, and his life is like one long holiday, really, because everyone loves little Ben. How could you not? He's a ray of sunshine in everyone's lives. I can't believe he's 7 years old. It's so scary. So scary. Ben! Wait for me, little chap. You can't keep up with the pace. Oh, you've been putting your head in sticky... Oh, no. Look, he's all been in sticky birds. Ben! Oh, you can't even look at me. He's ashamed. How did you get that in? That's just so typical, isn't it? You go on about how wonderful someone is, and they go through something daft like that. It's brilliant. I'm going to show you some really cool reflections in a minute. The ripples on the water. Not in a minute, at the moment. I'm trying to walk slowly so the camera stays steady, but it's actually quite hard. Ever since I stopped filming for ages, I don't think I found it nearly as easy to hold the camera steady. But it's this stupid bag which I have on me. It's counterproductive because it makes me makes my arms jolts. I'm going to get a rucksack to put my filming, to put my camera bag in. And then it won't affect my filming, otherwise it's just ridiculous having it. Anyway, I'm hoping I can show you the reflections from here, even though I'm going to carry on walking. I don't want to carry on filming. It's not fair on little Ben. Oh yeah, you can see perfectly. Because it's so still in this bit of the water. Amazing, isn't it? And then if I zoom down in, you can see the ripples, which will be having a knock-on effect, even with this still amazingly looking still water here. It's like life, isn't it? Hell on one side, heaven on the other, or what we represent as heaven and hell on one side of each other, and then life in the middle, bits of both. Right then, don't worry little cheeky monkey, I'm coming. Thanks for listening and watching. I hope you all have really good weekends. Lots of love. Bye for now.